Yeah. I want to have a conversation about how's that Trump vote working for you? See, I'm beginning to notice something. Sinus is acting up. You have politicians like, what's her name, Marsha Blackburn, and the other ones that's saying, hey, in Tennessee, it's called distraction. She's telling you how people are trying to preserve the Constitution. Now, let me rephrase that. She's saying that, hey, you got them left-wing Democrats that's trying to keep these illegal aliens in this country. They need to be prosecuted too. I ain't never heard so much hatred from a politician. Well, she's bragging about that big, beautiful bill that Trump is implementing. But the strangest thing is that him and Elon fell out. And Elon saying how much of a bad situation it is. It's pitiful. But you got people like Brent Taylor that's talking about how AI is helping the Memphis community, even though it was made in the black area, and it's putting out all these carbon monoxide stuff that's gonna hurt them people, probably produce cancer. But he's telling you that's a good thing. Well, if it was so good, how come they didn't put it in Germantown, Collierville, Cordova, Barley? If it's such a good idea, if Elon Musk's idea is such a good deal, why didn't you just put it there? Because you're not hiring them people in Boxtown. No, you wouldn't be doing that. That'd be too much like giving them a job in the community that it was. No, that's too much like right. But back to old Marsha. See, Marsha now is telling you how she focusing on all these illegal immigrants. She talked about how this isolated illegal immigrant ran over somebody, and there's a manhunt looking for him, and we need to find him, and we need to get rid of all these illegal immigrants. But if that was so true, why is it that the president is trying to give you a tax write-off on assault silencers? Oh, I guess that's for when they do the school shootings. Instead of you hearing the gun go off, it'd be so silent that they can kill more students inside the school, because if you get a tax-free on a silencer, hey, they won't be able to know. By the time they figure it out, half of the school will be gone. It'd be oof oof. But then she's so concerned about the immigrants, the immigrants coming, that she's missing the fact that, bump the fact, come on now, we got to do some walking and talking. Bump the fact that Perry Farms in Memphis is gone. Companies are going, they immediately close. Bridgestone is going out closing, laying off people. Nissan in Tennessee is leaving people. Volkswagen is barely surviving. That's one of the main companies in Chattanooga. Who else? All these companies are leaving, and they're not leaving because the immigration is leaving now. They all these immigrants, these so-called undocumented illegal immigrants are leaving. She's not addressing that. She's saying that these they criminals. But see, this is, like I said, this is what happens when you have people who are that benefited from the backs of black folks fighting, and then detriment themselves. You know who I'm talking about. I saw gays for Trump, veterans for Trump, Latinos for Trump. I saw blacks for Trumps, the N-word for Trumps. Oh, and yet, by the way, you blacks and ends, he just dismantled the Small Business Administration. You know what that is. That's for you black folks that was trying to get a business, to start your business and get help. Oh, he cut that out. So, I guess that's why you voted for him. Then let's see, you Latinos, he revoking your visa. The Supreme Court helped that. And so now you can leave. So it ain't even safe to say you're a documented immigrant, because he can revoke that at any time and tell you to go. See, they distracting all of this stuff. And see, when it hits, it's going to hit hard. And people say, I regret my vote for Donald Trump. But see, this is how you fix it, see. Midterm elections is coming in. And just like you ends for Trump, Negroes for Trump, I'm going to say, and you blacks for Trump, and you Latinos for Trump, and you Hispanics for Trump, who voted for him and voted for that congressman, half of them seats are going to be up now. Now, we're not expecting you to, I expect by the way this is going to happen, I don't expect Congress to be half and half, like 250 here and 214 here. I'm looking at 300 Democrats and maybe 100 or two, maybe less than 100 Republicans. Because now it's affecting everybody now. And don't be sitting here saying, we need to stop saying, we tried to warn you. No, ask the question. How's the Trump voting working for you? How's that Republican senator or congressman working for you? Because from what I understand, one Republican told you, we all got to die. Yeah, that's true. We all got to die. And we need to get our life right with Jesus Christ and all of that. Well, I got a question for that. What if we take away their health care in Congress and Senate? Because, they get a pension when they leave. They're going to get help. They get health care. Yes, they get health care. They get it. So why is it that, take them away? But see, again, this is not about economics. It's not about none of this. It's about racism. People who felt that even though they're in that class, the gays, the Latinos, the Hispanics, the blacks, they thought that because they voted for him, that he wasn't going to get them, he was going to get the illegal ones. See, because if he really wanted to get the illegal ones, he would have started with the jail first and then worked his way out. It's gangs in the jail. Yeah. It's gangs in the jail. But see, now we're getting ready to go to another era. You say, well, what is that? Because Trump has given the green light to racism now. You finna start experiencing stuff on some jobs, at the grocery store, around here. Getting ready to do it. And I advise you, hey, police officers, y'all need to stop calling these police officers bro and man and bro and call them officer. Stop acting like you got your rights. Right now, you ain't got no rights. It's just on paper. It's just like an order of protection. When somebody get an order of protection and the person still do what they gonna do, you gonna have to stop doing it. Stop calling these police officers your brother, bro. Okay, I call him officer, Mister Officer. I'm so sorry. Yes, I did. I wasn't meaning no harm. I rolled down that window. I give them anything they want. If I ain't got my license with me, I know my name. And if you know what, if I go to jail, I go to jail. I can get out of jail. Can't get out the morgue by myself. Y'all better stop doing it. Y'all better stop killing each other. And now they you know what? They got a free pass from the free leader. Free leader. But this should make you women, gays, veterans, Latinos, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Republicans, because he ain't taking care of you. Y'all still wheeling from that hurricane. He ain't sent you not one damn dime. Not one dime. But if anything should teach you about anything, is that this right here. And I hope you take it to heart. You know, people don't have, I've been black all my life. And I realized one morning, I'm going to die black. I can't wipe it off. I can bleach it, but, you know, some going to give it away. Is that there's a difference between acceptance and respect. See, that's what we were taught back in the day. They ain't got to like you, but they can respect you. And you had to be better than them. See, that DEI stuff, back in the day when it wasn't no DEI, there was a lot of people that went above and beyond education, science, all of that, that paved the way. Yeah. And see, now you gays, we had somebody that was murdered because he was gay. And they clowning and stuff because, you know what, now that hatred of having somebody gay or somebody black or somebody Latino now is a problem. But somewhere along the line, somebody come on my property. And you know what? You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to never speak to me. You ain't got to say, hey, hi, who, what. But if you come on my property trying to do some shit, I'm not finna sit here and try to reason with you or talk to you and I know how you feel. Y'all better start doing what y'all need to do. And stop sitting up here talking about, I don't understand why he's doing this. You know why he's doing it. You know why he's doing it. I don't get it. Why can't we just be left alone? You tell that, look here. I don't F with you, don't F with me. But when you come on my property, we gonna have a problem. Why can't they just accept us? No, you ain't gotta accept me. You ain't gotta say shit to me. But if you come in my face, we gonna have a problem. We gonna have a problem. That's how life is now in the United States. No longer getting on the news media and say, I just want answers. I just want to know why. Why they doing that? Everybody is not into the gay movement. But that's okay. They ain't gotta be. But you make it where they respect you. Everybody don't like, it's people that don't like Hispanics. It's people that don't like blacks. It's people that don't like women. Transgenders. All of that. They ain't gotta like you. They ain't gotta accept you. But make them where they respect you. That's what my granddaddy used to say. Like I said, is it gonna be a civil war? Probably. I don't know. But we need to start fighting like Jasmine Crockett. Like some of these old, I love Jasmine Crockett, because you know why? Jasmine Crockett is to my heart. She give it the way it came to her. If you don't want it come to her like that, you better not bring it to her like that. And us Democrats, that's how we need to be. Don't bring it to me this way, and you won't get it back this way. That's the opinion of me. We need to change. If you want Trump out of office, stop asking them to impeach him. They're not going to do it because there's too many MAGAs and Republicans that's going on his coattail, either by cheer or fear. We need to flip the House. We need to make stand behind, not just keep doing it. We need to sit here And we need to flip it, not just halfway. We need to flip it where they don't have no say-so. That's how you get him out of office. That's how you get him on all this illegal shit he's doing. Put him where he really needs to be, in jail. And if you want to change the immigration policy, because see, people don't understand that immigration to become a citizen is well over $30,000. And see, some of us, if we actually wasn't born here, we wouldn't even be able to afford our own citizenship. Then think about it like that. See, that's why they should have never took economics out of school, because if you knew how the world works, then you would understand that, versus somebody just telling you an ideal and it made sense along with your hate. It made a lot of sense. And then now you instead of you worried about, the immigrants, you got to worry about if you're going to have a job, a place to stay, somewhere to eat. At least with food stamps, you could apply for that, but he trying to cut that out. If you're disabled, he trying to fix it where you can't go get, he telling you that this is not your money, the government put into it. No, it ain't you put into it. But see, if you knew about economics, you wouldn't be sitting up here worried about that. You would have known that what he was saying was a lie. And this is where I can't understand this right here. It's just like taking marital advice from Steve Harvey. You taking marital advice from Steve Harvey, who has a track record of having divorces and cheating, but you're going to take his advice of being married because he's Steve Harvey. That's what we did as Trump. And I'm saying this as America because I didn't vote for him. Y'all took his word that he was a businessman because he filed bankruptcies and still helped his stuff. Instead of just looking at it, and y'all steady believing what Marsha Blackburn is saying in Tennessee, that, hey, he's doing so much well. Well, if he's doing so much well, where's this money at? Just ask. She won't never answer that. Where's the money at? I would like to know, where is this money at that she claimed that Doge and Elon Musk have saved? Probably in Trump's pocket.